Good morning, Desert Wayfarers. This morning I'd like to do a quick video about the current shoe system that I'm wearing out trekking in the desert. For trekking in the desert, I've selected the La Sportiva TX4 Approach shoe. Hey, this shoe was originally designed for climbers and alpinists as they walked up to the face of the mountain or the rock climb before they change into their rock climbing shoes or their alpine boots. But what I found is that this makes an excellent desert trekking shoe also. It's stiff enough that if I need to kick steps into loose stand, it'll hold me, and yet it's comfortable and flexible enough that I can wear it all day with a heavy pack. And I know I've said it to you in the past that when I'm out trekking, I'm carrying about 4 kilos of water or about 9 pounds of water in my pack. So I need a shoe that I can wear comfortably all day. So I find that this shoe is in loose sand, it works, but keep in mind sometimes you're walking across hard salt pans in the desert. So these are flat areas that are encrusted with salt, so it's like walking on concrete. And this shoe is fantastic for both those aspects of desert walking. So again, this is the La Sportiva TX4. And while I'm pointing this out to you, this is a synthetic mesh upper, so it's incredibly breathable. And surprisingly, I've been wearing these shoes for the past couple of days out in the desert, and the sand does not get into the toe piece, so I'm not getting a sand accumulation. So it's breathable, it's great for wearing in hot weather, and at this time it seems to be keeping the sand out. Now, keeping the sand out is the biggest challenge you have when trekking in the desert. So I've been pairing this shoe with a desert gaiter or a sand gaiter. Okay, and I've selected the Catula Sand Gaiter. This is a fantastic product that slips onto your shoe. This goes underneath the shoe, and this area here clips onto the laces. And you know, without this, within seconds, you're going to get sand in your shoe, and you'll have to stop and dump the sand out of your shoe, and that kind of just ruins your trip. So the Catula Sand Gaiter is an essential part in anybody's desert kit. So how does this work? How does this fit on the shoe? Let me show you that. I've actually set it up on my other shoe here. So as you can see, there's a clip here, and it latches on to the shoelace for the front to hold it down. It comes underneath the heel here so it doesn't rise up. Okay, and it's elastic enough that it seems to form a grip around the rubber here so sand can't get up into here. And then you have a lace here that you can pull tight around your ankle and your socks so sand doesn't drop down into the top. So these two items together, the La Sportiva Approach shoe and the Catula Sand Gaiter, are perfect for your desert travel. Like I say, there's nothing, there are a lot of things that are worse, but there's nothing more uncomfortable than getting sand packed into your shoe. Like you say, you got to stop, you have to dump out your shoe. So with this system, I've been wearing it, and I find that it makes my trips much more enjoyable. If you do something else, if you have a different system, if you use a different product or you do a different shoe, let me know in the comments. Like I say, I'm always willing to learn and try to use other systems that people have. So thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you later. This is just a quick add-on to the video that I made about shoes in the desert. So when you're shopping for shoes, a lot of you will see that there are shoes that have a Gore-Tex lining. Gore-Tex out in the desert is absolutely useless. It's not something you need in the shoe. In fact, I would strongly recommend getting a Gore-Tex shoe. Here in the Rubahali or other deserts, they're hyper-arid system, so it's never going to rain, so the possibility of you getting your feet wet is very little. Gore-Tex is a fantastic product for what it's designed for cold, wet areas, but it prevents your feet from breathing. It's that membrane, and it's a waterproof membrane. It's something you don't need out here. So save yourself some money. Do not buy a Gore-Tex shoe. Look for a very breathable mesh shoe. Like I say, if you have a different system that you use or a different shoe that you use, let me know in the comments so that I can learn from you and we can compare notes. Thanks for watching.